us go ahead and wait to get this party started. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. I'll give you all a few moments to get in so that we can get the text notification out, and then we can start talking about our topics today. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well. Let me put on a little bit of powder. Let me put on a little bit of my TKO, my knockout shine reducing powder. Let me do some of that right there in my crease of my face and just get this done real quick so that we can, yeah, right here. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't even put on any of my highlight. Oh, darn it. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get some of my highlight on. Hi, welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm just waiting for the text notification to go out, and I'm just going to put on some highlight on my nose. Just a little right there. Oh. And down the bridge of my nose. Welcome. Hi, everybody. We're going to be talking about a lot of different topics tonight. My cheeks are already looking very highlighted. I don't want to add any. Well, I haven't added any to. I should add a little to the cheeks. Just a little highlight to the cheeks. Get that party started. You know, just a little. Let me rub that in. And then just get a little right here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. Let me get my brush. Congratulations to you all that had gotten the TKO makeup the year that I sold it, because these highlights are in there. All right. The title is not ironic. The title is what it is. All right, there goes the text right there. There goes the text right there. All right, welcome. Let's go ahead and get live on all of these platforms. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Wrong thing. We are live on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. And of course, we are live on YouTube. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Tonya TKO. I am a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. I help you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral videos as teachable moments for Black women, primarily Black women, for us to look at these viral stories and see what the self-love lesson is for Black women. And I wasn't planning on going live about this topic today. You all let me know how my audio is, because I do have a new audio setup and I haven't had a chance yet to put my compressors on and all of that. So just stay with me and let me know throughout the video. What I feel like my audio is a little high. I feel like it's peaking. Let me turn it down just a little tiny bit. All right. So listen, welcome in, everybody. Welcome. I am your host. I am a self-love specialist. I am a life coach from an accredited program, and I am also a certified clinical hypnotherapist. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I use my abilities to be able to help people create lasting change in their lives. Today, we're going to be talking about a few different topics that I felt were important to bring up. We're in Black History Month. Tyrese made some comments about how he wishes he was Latino. Let me tell you what we're going to talk about today, because I have the lineup. It's also in the description. Tyrese wishes he was Latino. 2 Kentucky moms say that they were attacked by 2 Bahamian men at a resort, that their drinks were spiked and they woke up with these guys on top of them. Because, you know, there's certain words we can't say on YouTube anymore. We also have a self-proclaimed hood N-word who demands to know why a preference curbed him. And though there were black women who had not popped the red balloon, he wanted to he wanted to hear from her. And then the women in the comments is why I decided to add that to this video. Also, there's a black man who says that it's considered financial abuse for a woman to want a man to take care of her. So these are the things that we're going to be talking about. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful, what is this, Super Bowl Sunday? So we're here punting, kicking, intercepting. We're doing all of that today, all of that. I have women who are writing to me saying that they bet that their halftime show is going to be a preference fest. And I'm like, black women, have we not woken up yet? Have we not woken up yet? This is why I decided to dedicate this video here to Happy Black Male Worship Month, because for some reason it's like we're not getting it. I want to show you what it is that I have. Let's start with Tyrese and his damn foolishness. Let's start with that. Oh, and Apple has come in already. Let me see who has sent it through. Oh, Jones. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're the first one. There is a QR code on the screen. You can just hover your camera over it and it will take you right to the Cash App. It's also $Tanya TKO. The links are also in the description. So let's start with this Tyrese Boondoggle. Oh, look at that. Thank you. Thank you all very much. I appreciate that. The ladies are strong in the house tonight because the fellas, I think, are out watching the Super Bowl. So ain't nobody here but us chicks. Ain't nobody here but us. All right. So let's jump on this, get the screen right for this. So let's start off the discussion with Tyrese, right? Tyrese put up this video with a caption. The very beginning of Black History Month. He says that he did not post it during Black History Month, but 3 days before, as if that is any better. And he has up a video of this Latino man whose family is buying him a car. So we're going to read all of Tyrese's statement, and then we're going to watch the video. You know what? Let's watch the video first. Let's see what's inside the video, and then get to his commentary.
Huh?
So they bought him a car. He's crying, he's emotional, his daughters and his children are all around him. He's just so overwhelmed with emotion. He's collapsing in on himself. He got the bottle of cerveza in his hands. So there's some Latino music in the beginning, and they're saying troca. They got the cameras up, right? So in response to this, Tyrese, and so now when so I guess they're in LA, because he has on an LA Dodgers shirt. So I want you all to ask, what type of father do you think he is, right? He probably uses the truck for work, because this is a pickup truck. He probably uses it for work. They're speaking Spanish. They may be from another country, most likely, because I doubt that they were born in this country with all speaking Spanish. So he may have busted his hump in very humble beginnings, may have sacrificed himself so that his family could be able to eat or whatnot. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know. All we know is that they're speaking Spanish and they're saying that they bought him a truck. We know that the Latin culture is very machoistic, misogynistic, with a lot of machismo, right? But let's get to Tyrese's statement, because Tyrese's statement is what we all want. Oh, he edited it. So here he go. Sometimes I wish I was born Latino. I mean, the Latin community is grounded in family. Loyal entrepreneurs, businessmen, and women literally represent the dream. What? Excuse me? the Latina women literally represent the dream. What does that tell you right there? Part of the reason that I'm doing this video is because I haven't heard anybody else talk about what it is that I'm about to bring up in this video here today. So let's continue, because that's one of it right there. Tyrese and this whole, the Latina women represent the dream. What has his dating and marriage choices told you about his preference? Women literally represent the dream, the grind, the hustle, doing whatever it takes to stick together against all odds. What does that sentence mean to you? You know, part of the reason that I'm doing this video is because I was watching the Monique interview on Club Shay Shay, and I'm going to be talking about that. Inside the interview, she was talking, of course, talking about the Oprah stuff, the Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels stuff, just explaining in vivid color what took place. And how there were so many people who were telling her that she's difficult, specifically because she voiced and advocated for herself. And I've been thinking a lot about this lately, because when men talk about loyalty, they talk about let me say that again. When men talk about loyalty, they talk about your loyalty. They don't talk about theirs. They don't talk about how once you start to get a little wrinkles or some quote unquote saddlebags on your hips, or you're not as young and vibrant anymore. They don't talk about how now all of a sudden the receptionist at such and such office, the cashier who's 22, oh, she starts to look a little bit better and better. As your fertility goes down and young women are coming into their fertility, their noses get wide open. They don't talk about their loyalty. So when they talk about the things that they require and the things that they like in a mate, they like for you to be docile. They like for you to be loyal. They like for you to don't cause too much ruckus. Oh yeah, be cooperative. All right. Yeah. They want you to come in the gate cooperative, laying down with your legs up in the air, but not for any other man, just for him. They want you to cooperate with them, but that same level of cooperation they don't want you to have towards anybody else. They want you to give them an easy way in. But the same characteristics that would give him the easy way in without knowing you is the characteristics that they don't want for you to have towards other men. Are you listening to what it is that I'm saying? If you understand what it is that I'm saying, throw up a 1. Or you can throw up some boxing gloves in the chat if I'm knocking this out the park. Listen to what it is that I'm saying, because I can guarantee as we're reading through this, he's going to show why it is that he wishes he was Latino. Listen, let's continue going forward. All right. If us black culture, or maybe he's saying if U.S. black culture, I don't know, you know, he seems a little touched. If us is black culture was more grounded in these integral, magical nuances of us, we would be dominant. One of the things that I notice about this Latino man is that he has his children all around him. Where are Tyrese's children? Where are they? Are they around him? Is he living with his children? You see, it's like he wants to be Latino, but he doesn't want to do what this Latino man has done. Let's continue forward. I've learned a lot from the Jewish community. Sticking together, eating dinner every Friday together. Are you eating dinner with your children? I've learned a lot about the Muslim community through all my travels in the Middle East. They have I want you to hear this part. They have a father structure where they honor their fathers. The Middle East, the thinking, he can't even write. The Middle East, the thinking in the mentality is that they would much rather have a son over a daughter because they know that there is nothing like the leadership of a father and a man being the head of the household. So what is it that he's saying? He's saying that he wants to be in a culture that worships maleness, worships men. The leadership of father, every man isn't a damn leader. As a matter of fact, men are very weak. How are you going to be a leader? You can't control yourself. As soon as some bouncy, buoyant titties start bouncing in your face, you lose all damn control. You start sweating and your crotch starts gyrating. You can't control yourself. That's not a leader, sir. What is it that makes your fibrillate balls a leader? Nothing. Leadership must be cultivated. You aren't born a leader because you got two descended ovaries hanging outside your damn body in some wrinkled, shriveled up skin, soft and tender to the world. That doesn't make you a leader. That just makes you male. What is it that you have done to cultivate the leadership inside of you? No, but that doesn't matter. He wants us to be in a male worshiping society. Part of the reason in the Middle East that they prefer to have a male child over a female child is because they, in some places, do not honor femaleness. They don't honor the womb that brings life into this world. Instead, they're honoring descended ovaries in a wrinkled sack. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. They're honoring the broken X chromosome that shows up as their Y with all of the deformities that have come upon them to make them men. Listen to what it is that I'm saying. Yes, the Y chromosome is a broken X if you didn't know that before. So the black community is not male worshiping enough for him. He wants to be able to do whatever the hell it is that he wants to do, not get the mental health help that he needs, show up any damn way that he wants to, act the effing fool, crying on the internet, screaming, hollering, being a menace. He wants to do all of that and be worshipped even more than the black community worships him. Let's continue forward. I have no idea how we lost our way. It may have something to do with the African men who betrayed us and felt that they had the authority to sell human beings. It could be that. Is that the leadership you speak of, Reese? Please. I have no idea how we lost our way. We can't get anything done. We can't get anything done and accomplished as a fragmented culture, insecure, threatened by each other, competitive towards our own race, K-wording ourselves every single day frivolously. The majority of us is black men and the millions are locked up in prison. That's leadership, sir? I mean, you see, you're contradicting yourself. We're supposed to worship the most incarcerated, most underemployed, least married, most STDs. We're supposed to worship that? Oh, but we do. That's what today's show is all about. The worship that exists inside of our community. So, nonetheless, of course, we are beyond powerful, influential, and successful. But imagine if we all linked up like the other communities have linked, poured and built up on each other, instead of moving like fragmented and dysfunctional. If we all linked up like other communities, nigga, show me the black woman that you've married. What? Has he married a black woman? Because I remember when he brought forward his African queen. I remember when he brought forward his African queen, she was light as milk. He's now dating a woman who is brown skin, but they were not each other's preferences. They got together during the damn pandemic. She wanted a white man and he most likely wanted a... Let me keep going forward. Poured and built up on each other instead of moving like fragmented and dysfunctional. We have what it takes to take over the world. No, we don't. Because black men, oh God, Is he not going to talk about the low marriage rate of black men and how black men marrying black women, that their desire for black women has an inverse relationship to the darkness of her skin, that if you're a dark-skinned black woman, you are least likely for a black man to choose you, and that they're calling everyone under the sun black in order to be able to say that they have quote-unquote black love, like you did, sir. Go search, Google it. How complexion plays a part in black men wanting or not wanting to marry a woman. Come on, sir. It's like, what more do you want from me, right? We are nothing trying to do it alone. Please chime in. Would love to know your thoughts on this. So, this is how he decided to give it up. Right as Black History Month was starting, this is how he decided to give it up. And then he came back in and had some talking points on that. But, I mean, I'm going to play a video from internet's favorite troll, Umar Johnson. I forget what he calls himself. And Frederick Douglass' family then came out and told him to stop telling that damn lie on their family. But I find it very strange that he would come out with this. Let's see, what was the date? Oh, yeah. He published this January 31st. Look, January 31st, he published this. And so this is, let me see if I can scroll down enough. You see that? January 31st. He put this up on the cusp of Black History Month. This is how he decided to give it up. So nonetheless, our favorite internet troll, who has stolen monies and not built the school that he said he was going to build over 15 years ago. Those young men are now in the prison system, most likely. But this is Umar. Somebody said that what he said was funny. I haven't listened to it, so we'll listen to it together. Let's see. Come on, Umar. Give it up.
I've been organizing and raising consciousness all weekend.
Have you?
I don't know what my brother Tyrese said. What my brother Tyrese said. Can somebody type that real quick? What did my good brother Tyrese say? Shout out to Tyrese. I don't think he did no cooning. Tyrese said he wishes he was born Latino. I don't believe that. I don't believe my brother Tyrese, who I hung out with in Atlanta a couple years ago. I do not believe my brother Tyrese Gibson, who I hung out with in Atlanta a couple years ago. I don't think my brother Tyrese would dare say he wishes he was Latino. I know he didn't do that. I know damn well my good brother Tyrese Gibson, who I hung out with in Atlanta, with Reverend Run and my brother Corrupt from the Dog Pound.
Is this all he's going to talk about?
We hung out for a few hours in Atlanta. Don't tell me Tyrese said he wanted to be a Latino. Tyrese, my dear brother Tyrese, I'm in Gullah Geechee land, my brother. Don't tell me that you... Do I got Tyrese's number in my phone? I'm going to have to see if I still got my brother's number. I got to call Tyrese. Can somebody please text me the clip, inbox me the clip, Facebook Messenger me the clip, email me the clip, Twitter inbox me the clip? I need to see that. I know my brother Tyrese didn't do that. I know my brother Tyrese didn't do that. No, sir. No, sir. I know he didn't sell out like, no, sir. Not my brother Tyrese. No way. I think y'all saw the wrong person. I think y'all saw the wrong person.
I had to speed it
Yes,
up. Is that Tyrese calling you? Oh, no.
Okay, bro. I'll be down. Thank you. I know my brother Tyrese. You're not going to tell me my brother Tyrese. You're not going to tell me my brother Tyrese Gibson told the world that he don't want to be an African. I know my brother Tyrese did not sell out on Black History Month. Did he say this today or yesterday? He didn't say this during Black History Month, did he? Tyrese couldn't have said this during Black History. Oh my goodness, Tyrese, my brother. Do you wish you was an Afro Latino? Or do you wish you was a white Latino, Tyrese? Because the African Latinos are African just like you. Or do you wish you was a white Latino, my brother Tyrese? wishing to be something other than African. That's self-hate. I'm going to have to do some self-hate therapy for black celebrities. I'm going to have to do some self-hate therapy for Tyrese, how dare you, my brother? We got to talk, Tyrese. Call me, my brother. Same number. We got to talk, my brother. I know you did not say you wish you was Latino on the second day of Black History Month. I know you didn't do that, my brother. Tyrese, let's go live and talk to the people. I know you didn't say.
All right, that's enough of this. That's enough of this. Because he brings up a good point. What does Latino mean? Latino just means, you know, there's a difference between Hispanic and Latino. Latino just means that they speak a Latin-derived language. So that includes Italians, Brazilians, Portuguese. That's what Latino is. Hispanic people are also Latino, but they speak Spanish. So him wishing that he was Latino, does he wish he was an Afro Latino? Then my girl, I am Eloho, she made a video and I watched her video, and she's got to a point where I thought that I needed to let you all hear this, because it's too funny. It's too funny. Let's see what she has to say.
He wants to give in his black card for an Afro Latino card, because yes, there are Latino men that look just like him, and he would not want to change places. He would not want to trade places, his fame and his success, to be Afro Latino, because Afro Latinos are suppressed and oppressed in their culture. Okay, you talking about the white Latinos, okay, the mixed Latinos, but the black Latinos, the Afro Latinos, they're not, no. We know colorism and anti-blackness runs rampant in the Latin community. So him being a sex symbol in the black community, him getting so much praise for being dark-skinned and tall and handsome and a great actor and singer, he wouldn't get none of those accolades in the Latin community, okay? Look at Umar.
Okay, so I want you all to pay attention to what it is that she's saying, because she's speaking some facts. I want you to name one, just name one, in entertainment, one dark-skinned Latino or Latina that was made famous in Hollywood by the Latin community, not made famous by Black Americans. Name a dark-skinned person who was made famous in Hollywood by the Latino community, not Black American women worshiping them and propping them up. Tyrese got to where it is that he is because we are in a black male worshiping community. Tyrese got to where it is that he is because we are in a black male worshiping community. Because the women still see dark skin and they're like, oh, that's closer to our African origin and roots. We see dark skin and we see something beautiful. They see dark skin in you and they see something masculine. They start talking about how you can take a punch better. Which comedian said that? Special props to the person who can name the comedian that said that dark-skinned women can take a punch better than light-skinned women. So they see you and they see masculineness. We see dark-skinned black men and we see closest to the origin. All the dating coaches that are reputable that I have seen online are all telling black women to abandon ship. There is not one dating coach that I have seen who is reputable who is telling black women to stick to the community. So Amara La Negra was propped up from Love and Hip Hop here in this country. And part of the reason that she's propped up is because she has very Anglo features. She looks like she was dipped in chocolate. Amara La Negra, her features, if she was lighter, she would look European. She has very angular features and she looks like she was just dipped in bronze and chocolate. I can pull up her picture, but we made Amara La Negra famous. We made her famous. Do you remember when she was dealing with that Latino, producer? And the Latino producer was like, look, I really can't do anything like that with you because they're not really looking for a person like you. Remember, if I'm lying, I'm frying. I saw the episode. So Daisy's saying, no, it does not include Italians. Are you sure about that? Latino doesn't include Italians? I thought it did. I thought it did. So somebody give me the definition then. Give me the definition then of Latino. If it doesn't include Italians, tell me who it does include. I know it includes the Portuguese. I know it includes Brazil. I thought it included the Italians, but if it doesn't, then I would stand corrected on that. We can do some research on that. That's perfect because we're here. Okay, somebody is saying they remember. Okay, wonderful. So here, I Am Eloho is about to actually, and of course we think Amara La Negra is beautiful. Of course. This is part of our programming, featureism. Of course. Of course we think those features are more beautiful than the features of the wide nose, the big lips. Of course. I'll pull up Amara La Negra. I'll pull up her image for those who don't know what she looks like. So the people who are saying not Portuguese, you a damn lie, because I know that for a fact. For a fact. The Portuguese are considered Latino. I know that for a fact. And so are Brazilians. So here is Amara La Negra. Here's Amara La Negra. So this is her look. And she said that people have even come down on her because she's like, they feel like she's not really black because of her features. That they feel like she is just, like she's fronting. Latino does not refer to South America only. It really doesn't. It does not. It does not. It doesn't. And we need to, so here's another image of Amara La Negra. So of course we think she's beautiful. Of course. Of course. I want somebody to, hopefully we can get to the point where the features that are West African are considered beautiful, as beautiful. The features that are phenotypically West African. The wider nose, the fuller lips, the high cheekbones, and we know the aesthetic. We know the aesthetic. So nonetheless, let's get back to what it is that she was saying. I am Eloho. So let's scroll back just a little tiny bit.
Singer, he wouldn't get none of those accolades in the Latin community, okay? Look at Amara La Negra. Look at how beautiful that woman is. Look at how talented that woman is. Where is her music? Where is her fame? Someone tweeted, reset his life, make him Latino, but this time he ends up a mechanic instead of a famous actor. Because, yeah, that's exactly what you'll be, a mechanic. Then you'll come on here crying, saying, no tengo mula, no tengo money, no tengo, yeah. Someone tweeted, as an Afro Latina, I have to laugh because what did he think he was going to gain? Child, I don't know. Someone else tweeted, I feel so bad for everyone black who didn't grow up like this because I did. My family is so tightly knit. Everybody stayed married, kids fed and happy, no fighting or arguing. Men come home at the same time every day.
All right. This is the part that I wanted, this part here. He would be a mechanic. This is what, look. Where was he going to get if he didn't know how to play baseball as a being the way that he looks as a dark-skinned black man? If he didn't know how to play baseball and run them bases.
Mechanic. Then you'll come on here crying saying, no tengo mula, no tengo money, no tengo, yeah.
Exactly. Then it would be that. So he went and he came back out with another statement. And after this, after we finish, why is somebody saying Naomi Campbell? Why? Latin Americans made Naomi Campbell famous? Well, maybe we're talking about something else. So then he came back out. Tyrese came back out to clarify his statements. And he also put up this image, right? This is not even a joke. Well, I guess it is a joke. He put up this image right here. And this is Tyrese. He posted this. This is his page, see? So nonetheless, this is what he had to say, right? In response to all of the backlash. Like, Tyrese is a real buffoon. The internet is undefeated. Cállate la boca. Black and brown pride. I said what I said. Cállate la boca. I posted my caption 4 days ago, 3 days before Black History Month. It was posted January 31st, sir. FYI, LOL, nobody. In my caption, my last paragraph stated, of course, we are beyond powerful. This guy, he can't. Influential and successful. But imagine if we truly all linked up like other blah, blah, blah. We already read that. We have what it takes. We are nothing, blah, 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 blah. So this is Tyrese. This is him. Wishing he was Latino. Oh, well. Listen, I really don't even know what else to say about this. You can tell from his dating choices how he has tried to wash the black out of him so that his children would be less black. He didn't he didn't marry a dark-skinned woman like himself so that he could produce dark-skinned children. No, he had an affinity for preferences, an affinity for light-skinned women, an affinity for mixed women. This is what he had an affinity for. And then now he's 2 divorces down, crying on the internet. And then he happened to, during the pandemic, get with a brown-skinned girl. After having his heart broken, running up and down on all of these podcasts talking about the one that got away. His African queen, the one with white skin. Come on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. So, that is that. That's that. That's all I have to say about that. What are your thoughts on that in and of itself? We have a lot more to come, because in the next segment, what should we discuss in the next segment? Should we talk about the women from the moms from Kentucky who were talking about how they were attacked by Bahamian men on the beach? Should we talk about that? We're getting ready to take a break. During this break, there's going to be some QR codes on the screen, and you can contribute to the broadcast that way. So we have 3 other topics to discuss. The 2 Kentucky moms who say they were attacked in the Bahamas. The hood N-word black man who demands to know why the preference popped the red balloon on him and curbed him. And the black man who says that it's financial abuse for a woman to want a man to take care of the financial bills, right? Which one should we talk? Which one should we talk about next? So, let's pull up one of my favorite songs. Let's pull up one of my favorites here. Here. All right. All right. So, okay. Like I said, we're about to take a quick movement break. So all I want you to do is I want you to get up out of your seat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Hey. Get up out of your seat and let's take this time to just move. All right, listen. I want you to just stretch, and stretch. Come on. Move and groove and bend forward. Touch your toes and up and up and up and up. What should we do during the break? Listen, I've been working out on a balance ball. So I want us to do some balancing right now. If you're in bed already or you're laying down, you can do some glute squeezes. You can lift up your feet to get some exercise in the front part of your calves. There's so much that you can do. So what I want us to do is, I want us to, whatever it is that we do, I want us to lift the foot off of the ground and close our eyes, okay? So this is how we're gonna practice our balance. Lift a foot off the ground. Hey, come on. Lift, and close your eye. Oh, can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? How long can you do it for? And try on the other side. Listen, we're gonna get our balance together. Hey, come on. We're gonna be back in 2 minutes and I'll see you all on the other side. And then we're gonna talk about the next topic up. Come on. Look, foot up in the air. Come on. And close them eyes. Oh, count. See how long you can do it. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, testing. Listen, my microphone has gone out and I don't know why it's gone out. So I'm using an alternate microphone. Just give me 1 second. right. You know what? Thank you all so much for bearing with me during that extended break. I had to, as you hear, I'm on a different microphone setup right now. I had to uninstall some program and do a bunch of things behind the scenes, just to get this microphone back on. Well, this is a different mic right now. This is, but you know what? I'm just going to continue forward, and I'm happy to have you all here. Thank you to the people who have contributed to the Cash App. We're going to read the apples right now. Excuse me? There's an XY YouTuber who's trying to go to a women's prison. Dear, send me the doggone story. I don't have it. This is my first time hearing about this. Go to TonyaTKO.com, click on Contact, and send me the details. All right, so let's get these apples read. Somebody said the sound is low. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me, because I have this whole machine that I had to connect in here. Let's get this, testing, 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 testing. How is that sound? See, the issue that I'm having is that the louder it is, the louder it is, the more distorted it becomes because there's an issue. So we have to find a happy median. Oh gosh. Testing, 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 testing. Let me get this level up over here. Testing, testing, testing. All right. So I appreciate, does it sound far away? Oh, I see what's the matter. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, I thought that I had this figured out. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's coming in through the wrong area. Here. Right, testing, testing. What about now? This should be better. Tell me how this sound is. I'm upset now. I'm trying not to be upset. Okay, the volume is okay now. What about this? We're gonna have to deal with the white noise. Let me know how this is right here, because I hope that I have it on the right channel. So this is the best workaround we can do while we're live. Okay, somebody says better. Somebody says chitlin juice. Okay, better. Okay, 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 okay. Let's get to the apples. I appreciate you all. You know, the cash apps that you send do help me be able to upgrade my software and get better equipment and stuff like that to be able to do these shows and to be able to have them seamless. I am having an audio issue right now because my compressor went out. And so there will be a little bit of white noise. There's a little bit, I can hear it, but there will be a little bit until I get my new system set up this coming week. And so it should be all good as of Tuesday. I didn't want to come live knowing that I was having these issues, but I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and push it because I wanted to just be with you all. So we're here now. So let's go ahead and read these apples. All right. So Jones sends in, hold on. All right. So Jones sends in 111 and says, video of a black man doing straight man makeup. What? Wait, what? No, send it to me, please. TonyaTKO.com, click on contact, because that I do not believe. You know what is funny? Because I was actually thinking about this beforehand. Men are so invested in our beauty that some of you women ask your straight boyfriends for advice on your makeup and stuff like that and start sussing out the information that they have because they want you to look beautiful and all this other stuff. And nowadays, man, it's just getting too too I don't know. They be too far in the mix, right? Snap, crack, and pop like Rice Krispies. Well, girl, go grab some cold milk because we in like Flynn right now. We in here like swimwear. We can't get out now. Ain't no pulling it out. We in here like swimwear. So this is how it's gonna be. I don't know how to anyway. L sends $20 and says, "You are in top form today, gorgeous." Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was until the audio issue, I suppose. That was until the audio issue. Let me see. I've turned it down just a little bit. Let me know if that's okay. All I hear is love, or all hear love. It sends $2 and says, "My fam member have 4 kids, 2 by black women, 2 by Hispanic women. 2 he married and 1 divorced." Shut up, Tyrese. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wait, hold on. What? Wow. Sierra sends $5. Thank you, Sierra. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I've calmed down some after reading the apples. We're going to get back to the story. I appreciate you all. I don't know what happened. I think the number of audio tracks that I was playing throughout the other microphone, I don't know, but we're going to get back to the video. So next topic up, let's do number 2 on the list is the 2 Kentucky moms. So I think that this is a really compelling story. Let's pull this up. Two Kentucky moms were here. I wanted to show you all this because this is black male worship in pure unadulterated form right here. I want you all to see this. All right. All right. So these women right here are 2 women from Kentucky that went on a carnival cruise and ended up in the Bahamas. They left the cruise ship, right? You know what? As a matter of fact, you know what? We'll read what it is that it has here. We'll read what it has here. And then we will, oh gosh, this is so frustrating. We'll read what it has here. Okay. Can you all see this? Let me know if you can see the screen. Okay. So it says here on the neighborhood talk, it says here, neighbors, we previously reported about 2 Kentucky women who alleged that they were capital R worded while vacationing in the Bahamas. Well, the resort where the alleged attack happened has issued a statement in regard to the women's claims. Pirate Cove Zip Line and Water Park noted that they have a zero tolerance policy for fraternizing with guests. I need to gather myself. Give me 1 second. Let me drink some water. Okay. Whew. All right, let's start this story over. Okay. All right. All right. So on the screen, you see two women here, and their names are Amber Shearer and Dongayla Dobson, right? They're two mothers from Kentucky, and they went on a carnival cruise that docked in the Bahamas. They are alleging that they left the boat, went to this water park, this beach, where two men came and sold them drinks. And as they would, you know what? I'll read it for you all. Let's get into the story. We're gonna read what the neighborhood talk says happened, and then we're going to read the Daily Mail UK, and then we're going to get into all of the details. So the neighborhood talk is saying, neighbors, we previously reported about two Kentucky women who alleged that they were capital R worded while vacationing in the Bahamas. Well, the resort where the alleged attack happened has issued a statement in regard to the women's claims. Pirate Cove Zipline and Water Park noted that they have a zero tolerance policy for fraternizing with guests, and that they assisted local authorities with identifying the suspects who were their employees. However, the statement also reads, upon further review of the surveillance video, the allegations made on site, they've updated this because this is not what it said before. This part wasn't in there before. It says the allegations made in conflict what the timestamp surveillance video contains. The result also noted that the two women refused to go to the hospital. Wow, they added in all of this info. Very interesting. Okay. Part of the reason that I say that that's interesting is because this info wasn't in there before and they added it, right? And so what I want you all to know is that, let me just finish reading this. The resort did admit that they fired the two accused employees because it appears they did violate their zero tolerance policy. However, they have advised everyone to consider all the facts before jumping to conclusions. The accusers, Amber Shearer and Dongayla Dobson, alleged that they were denied capital R word kits. Local authorities are still investigating the claims. We will keep you updated. So this is different than the original report that I had seen. However, that's fine. Because I commented on this and I wanted you all to see some of the comments that I had gotten back in regard. So here's an attorney that is commenting and saying, this reminds me of those cases where white women get caught cheating, so they lie on black men, right? Another person says they got drunk, got effed, and when they sobered up, they realized they both gave up the cookies for free, came back home to their white husbands, and just in case they end up with an STD, right? Bringing racism overseas to other people, country is nasty work. So basically, someone else says, so basically, wasted and cheated on their partners, and they're now crying R word. Let me find out someone got raw dogged in the Bahamas and live in a red state where abortion laws are tighter than what they bring to tell. Anyway, part of the reason that I bring this up is because, listen, we don't know these women. We don't know these men. They have some video, so I'm going to play the video. But what's startling to me is there were people who were saying, this is part of the reason that I left my comment, because people were saying, I heard that they refused rape kits. I heard this, I heard that. And then a lot of people started reposting that, right? So I went and commented and I said, because the information was lacking. So I said, I just read the article off of Instagram, and the women did in fact have drugs in their system, benzodiazepines, an extreme sedative and trance drug. Also, people are claiming they refused the rape kit. News sources are saying the women say they were, people were commenting saying that the women had refused rape kits, but the women are saying that they were refused rape kits. So I said I wouldn't go defending the men until more information is out. This is what I said. Oh, you all can't even see because it's not on the screen. But this is my comment right here. This is what I commented, because people were just jumping to any type of conclusion that they could or would. And this is my thing. Black women, this is not our effing fight. This is not our fight, and I'm going to tell you why. Black men are notorious for becoming weak in the knees for white women, for giving it up for the chance at being with a white woman. These men would not be in this position had they not, while on the job, on the clock, decided to have intercourse, however that came about, whether they were drugged, their penis. These women are saying that these men were atop them. Why were they having intercourse with these women? So this is not our fight, black women. And part of the reason that I added this to this broadcast about the black male worship is because the black male worship is being extended overseas. You don't know these men and what time they were on. You don't know them. You don't know what they're all about. You don't know what they had up their sleeve. I'm going to read the article from the Daily Mail so that you can see what news sources are reporting. News sources are reporting that they had no alcohol in their system. So the women are saying that the drinks that they were given must have been just a cocktail of drugs. This is what they're saying. Do I know what happened? No, I don't. And so I'm not going to go around defending men that I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know what they were doing. Far too many black women were jumping in the comments, even so much so that some started to attack me. Let me show you. Listen, the comments were going back and forth so furiously that I had to tell. I was like, you know what? You all are making me feel like going live on this. And then this woman deleted her comments, and I didn't get a chance to save them beforehand, right? So there's a woman on Instagram who commented back to me, and what she said to me was, why don't you just admit that you hate black men? And then she went on to call me a black Karen, right? I think she called me a big black Karen, something along those lines. She was like, go ahead, you big black Karen. So I wrote back to her, go ahead, big mammy. And then she came back with, you're talking about your dead grandmother. And it reminded me of this whole big beef that Nicki Minaj has gotten into, where she decided to start talking about this woman's dead mother, Megan Thee Stallion's dead mother. And I wrote back to this woman. I wrote back to her and I said, my grandmother is dead. I don't get it. And then after that, she deleted her comment, or she blocked me, or whatever. I don't know, because her comment is missing now for context. So it's like she wanted to call me names in defense of two black men in the Bahamas whom she does not know. So a black woman will go and kick you in the pussy, stab you in the back, elbow you, superfly snookum you down onto the ground in defense of a black man. black men she don't even know halfway across the damn world who were getting into God knows what. Keep your dick in your goddamn pants. Why the hell are you fucking guest on the goddamn beach? No date, no nothing. And if these women, and so people are saying that these women were hopped up on cocktails of drugs. Okay, so you see some intoxicated women and the first thing you think about is sticking your dick in them? Well, you're going to get what you fucking deserve. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Why are you having intercourse with strange white women? Like they wouldn't even, they couldn't give up the chance. You couldn't even say, well, you know what? If you're on that type of time, let me come back to your room. No. I'll read to you. So listen, so there's a bunch of comments, right? A bunch of comments with people responding back to me. And I had to say, listen, because people are attacking me, telling me to shut my damn mouth and all this other stuff, right? Telling me, oh, they took a Xanax. Oh, there was no benzodiazepine or whatever it's called, benzodiazepine, whatever it's called, in their system, going off on me, right? And I'm like, you telling me to shut up over some, where's the rest of the comments? Let's see. Nonetheless. So Kara is saying we need more info, witnesses, something. This is what I'm saying. Black women, don't go out of your way to defend these damn men. Because if it was a white man who had done something to you, these same men would not be up in arms with no picket signs. They'd be like, you got what you deserved. That's why you can't be with these white men. But they want to run gallivanting around, sticking their dick here and there. And they want to be able to, listen, we already know the status quo. We know the history of it. We know the history, and they're still risking it all for a chance to be able to touch some white meat. You know how they get? Where the white women at? Noses running. Where the white women at? So, no, whatever. So here, there's some videos that come along with this. Let's see. Here's a long statement, and then here's the video. Here, let's listen. These are the women right here. Oh, no sound? What's going on?
Pictures of the beach.
Just enjoy our last day.
That was our worst day.
I noticed a lot of people are asking what has happened, why aren't we being so active?
The pair says they took a taxi to a beach on Grand Bahama Sunday morning. In this photo, you can see them enjoying their first drink of the day. Less than an hour later, the women say they lost consciousness and staff members at a local resort sexually assaulted them. They say they tested positive for multiple drugs.
I said, no, I want a rape kit. I want a rape. There's nothing you can do without a rape kit. And they refused a rape kit.
After they say Bahamian police failed them, Dobson and Shearer are back home in central Kentucky, demanding justice and warning others.
We didn't find out that there was a travel advisory. I want to go to the beach and
Take pictures of the beach.
just enjoy our last day.
That was our worst day.
I know
Until after we got on the
4
boat,
hours after.
we were raped.
Just days before their cruise, the U.S. issued a Level 2 advisories for travelers to the Bahamas, citing an uptick in cases of homicide and sexual
hold
violence.
on. Somebody saying they look like the typical racist white women. I don't care. So what? Well, they stuck their dick in women that look like the typical racist white women. Black women, this isn't our effing fight. Let these men handle themselves. They're leaders, right? Let them go lead the protest on this. Let them take charge. But too many of us are flapping our capes in the damn wind, so much so that some black women talking about my dead grandmother in defense of some men in the Bahamas she don't know. Please, girl, please. So they look like, well, these men made a poor choice. They should have chosen better. These are the leaders, right? They should have chosen better. That's all I got to fucking say. And there better not be no damn black women in my comments defending these motherfuckers. Not one. No. Not here. You lay down with dogs, you get up with fleas. If you want to be at your job fucking any and everything that comes your way stumbling, white women, listen, you want to play those games? Go play those games. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So no, I ain't defending them at all. This has nothing to do with no alleged hate or nothing like that. This has to do with letting grown men take responsibility for their grown man actions. You want to act stupid? You want to go have intercourse with women that you don't know, knowing that we live in a rape culture where your word is worth less than theirs? Please. Don't shit where you eat. Don't fuck where you eat. Now they're fired. Why? Because they just couldn't. And there's a policy of zero fraternization. So what the hell are you doing? I'm not defending you. I don't know nothing about this story. I'm minding my black ass business, my black woman business. That's what I'm doing. I'm letting the men handle this. You see, the thing is because they want to tell you to be submissive until they need a dog in the fight. When they call you all types of bulldog and hyena until they need that bulldog energy. And then here you come, sharpened teeth in tow, defending black men that you don't even effing know. I thought it was bad that we were defending celebrity black men who were accused of R word. Now we're defending N words we don't know. Please, you must be mad. Not here. I don't know them. I don't know what type of time they were on. I don't know what state the women were in. I don't know how they were stumbling. I don't know. I wasn't there. So I'm just going to sit back until more information is out. You know how I am. I'm about the truth, whether your skin is brown or not. Listen, what is the truth in this situation? I'm not going to stand up and pick up a cape for no one. Not without the truth. No, and especially not for a man. Please, because of what he did with his dick. Please. Please. Women should be very cautious when traveling.
Linz.
Be safe. Two is not a group. Two's not a group. Do not buy any drinks
Don't do any
that
excursions.
come unless they come sealed in a sealed container in a bottle that you open yourself.
Thousands of dollars of preventative medication and months of therapy are ahead for Dobson and Shearer. Yet just 48 hours later, the women decided to take their story public,
Because we don't want this to happen to anybody else.
hoping others will take their warning seriously. In Garrett County, Andrew Lamparski, LEX 18 News.
Until after we got on.
And so these are the bruises that the women had on them after the alleged attack. Listen, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Somebody is saying BBC fantasy gone wrong. We don't know what. We don't know whether or not they had a fantasy of BBC. For all I know, they don't like black men. And they were getting some drinks from the employees there who they thought they were buying drinks from. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether or not they like big black dick or little pink cock or medium yellow weenie. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that this isn't my business. But I see far too many black women online defending this madness. Let's go ahead and read the article from the Daily Mail. All right. Drugged R-worded by a staff at Bahamas resort during cruise, they slam. Okay, hold on. It seems like there should be some word before this. Oh, here it is. Two women who say they were R-worded, drugged and R-worded by staff at the Bahamas resort during a cruise, slam Carnival for not informing them of State Department warning against visiting. So this is what I'm saying. These people are going to mess up anybody wanting to be near them because they got no damn self-control. All right, let's see what this article says. All right. Two Kentucky women who claimed they were drugged and R-worded by staff at a Bahamas resort have accused Carnival Cruises of failing them. There's just too much stuff on this page. There's just too much stuff on this damn page, God. Everything is just flashing around. This is just too much. Okay. Two Kentucky women who claim they were drugged and R-worded by staff at a Bahamas resort have accused Carnival Cruises of failing to alert them of the State Department warning against visiting the country. Amber Shearer and Dongayla Dobson, both 31-year-old moms, say they were attacked on the last day of their 4-day cruise after the ship docked at Freeport in Grand Bahamas on Sunday. You need to be aware because our cruise line did not make us aware of a travel advisory, Shearer told News Nation's Cuomo on Wednesday. We had no idea what was going on in the Bahamas, none whatsoever. I just want people to be safe. Dongayla and I, we've been together for 2 decades as best friends. We thought we could protect each other and be safe, and it's not enough. The U.S. Department issued 2 travel warnings for the country at the end of January, advising extreme caution after a spate of daylight murders and sexual assaults. Despite the warning, the boat still docked at the Caribbean nation. All right. So there's a national travel advisory for sexual assault in the Bahamas. And you think I'm going to defend any of the men there that I don't know? You're crazy. Where's the reader view? I don't know where reader view is. Where's that? Where do you see reader view at? Because I would love to see that. I don't see reader view. How do I access reader view? This is Opera. This is because my Chrome has ad blocks on it, so I can't open the Daily Mail from Chrome. So just let me know where reader view is. So these are the women on their cruises. And these are their legs all bruised up. Oh, look. Cuomo has a video on here. Let's see what his video says.
A lot of people didn't take them seriously, like me. Why? Because it didn't appear that any American tourists had been harmed. It looked like gang-on-gang violence, okay? But now that's changed. 2 moms from Kentucky went on a cruise together to the Bahamas. They dock at a local beach. They go out there to spend the day. The women say they were drugged, they were raped, and the Bahamian authorities treated them like criminals. Joining us now is Amber Shearer and Dongayla Dobson, and their attorney, Nicholas Gerson. Counsel, thanks for being with us. Jump in as needed. First of all, ladies, I am very sorry to meet you under these circumstances, and I know that this is the last thing that you want front of mind, but I truly appreciate you wanting other people to understand the story so it doesn't happen again. Amber, I'll start with you. What do you want people to know?
I want people to be safe. And 2's not enough. Dongayla and I thought as best friends, the 2 of us, we've been together for 2 decades. We thought that we could protect each other and to be safe, and it's not enough. You shouldn't take any excursions that aren't directly with the resort you're booking, aren't directly with the cruise line that you're booking. You need to stay within those bounds. And you need to be aware because our cruise line did not make us aware of a travel advisory. We had no idea what was going on in the Bahamas.
And
None
just to be
whatsoever.
clear, so people understand, and Dongayla, you can pick up the story here. This is not about you guys going out and at 4 o'clock in the morning things go sideways. You've given us a picture. You say you guys were offered a drink, buy one, get one free. It was the only drink that you had. And there's a picture of you guys on the beach enjoying yourselves. You're saying that this cutout pineapple thing. This was the drink. You had one drink. It was this drink. And what happened after you had it?
I had the coconut and Dongayla had the pineapple, and we were offered a 2-for-1 deal. And with as expensive as everything else was, we were like, okay, we're catching a break. We'll do the 2-for-1 deal. We felt the drinks were really strong, but Dongayla and I are both gastric sleeve patients, so our stomachs can't tolerate much. So we don't drink often anyways. But less than a few drinks into the second drink, we knew something was wrong. Something was terribly wrong.
We have videos that we have taken on our phones 15 minutes between when we first got the drink and 15 minutes later. And our family and our friends are messaging us, concerned about us. Like, are you sure that you only had one drink? Is that all? Like, are you guys okay? Like, they thought maybe we were fibbing a little bit to our friends about how much we'd actually had to drink. And it even had me questioning myself, well, Lord, how much did I drink? When we got back to Carnival Cruise Line and we were finally given our rape kits, we were given toxicology tests and a breathalyzer. I blew 0.0000.
I blew 0.006.
We were not drunk.
So
we were not drunk at all.
Understood. Amber, let's talk about what did happen here. So you have the drink. You don't really know what's going on, but as Dongayla just said, that your friends and family were like, whoa, something's off. What happened next? What was done to you?
We were taking photos in the ocean, and
we kind of decided at this point we want to get out of the ocean. We're feeling it a little bit. We're going to look for seashells for our kids.
Mm-hmm.
I found a little piece of like a conch shell, which I could send one of them to go get it, but it's a little piece of a conch shell.
Okay.
And this guy staff worker that had been there, he's like, oh, I know where tons of these are. We'll take you over there.
The man in the photo, there was a man posted in one of my photos. The man who raped me, he was the one that directed us as to where to go
to find the shells.
To find the shells.
Chris, if I may,
counsel.
Yeah, I wanted to point out one of the issues with Carnival specifically in this case is they have a legal duty to warn about dangerous conditions that they know should have known about. And what's also remarkable in this case is there's a federal statute that's called the Cruise Ship Vessel Safety and Security Act of 2010 that requires victims of crime at high sea, and being in the Bahamas would constitute being on the high seas. They're supposed to offer them contact with the FBI.
Right.
None of that was offered. Carnival actually markets this particular excursion on their website. They actually profit from, in most of the excursion cases, they profit from the excursion operator because it's the ones that are actually bringing them the business. So Carnival what should have happened is they should have warned our clients. The warning shouldn't have come from the United States Department.
I get it. I get the duty of care. I get that there's a contract here. I get that they have a fiduciary responsibility and a legal responsibility to be safeguarding you. And clearly it didn't happen because, Amber, you guys believe that the guys who came and approached you with the drinks were somehow connected to the excursion. But then when you went to the
staff members,
they were staff members in staff clothing,
and they were in clothing, and then they took you to go find shells. And you say the man in the picture, that's the man who did this to me. Amber, you have no question because even though you guys say you were under the influence, you know who did what to you.
I did because I woke up. I came to in the process of my rape.
We were just conscious enough to have, or just aware enough to have enough to know that they were in uniforms and to know the area that we went to, and the resort security was able to pull up footage then and there and identify that there were 3 guys. One that took us to look at the shells, and then there were 2 that were already over there, I guess. And
the man who raped me, the lady, the lifeguard, I think her name was Coletta, said that the man who raped me hadn't even been working there an entire week.
You then tried to get help. You guys said that you kind of came to somewhere and you had gotten sick, which was probably lucky for you because you were able to get some of the drugs out of your system. They found some really heavy-duty drugs in your system.
Cocaine, meth, opiates.
So killer cocktail that they gave you guys.
Benzos.
Benzodiazepam.
I didn't even know that you could ingest that some of those things. I thought those were things you had to smoke, or I don't. To see the things that showed up on my talk screen was just traumatizing all over again.
And then we were treated as if we were drug addicts.
Tell me about that. So you come to, obviously you've been sick, you've been violated. You ask for help. How do the authorities in the Bahamas treat what you're claiming?
There is a detective, and her name is Ashley Rollins. And
we asked for rape kits.
We asked for rape kits. We asked for U.S. doctors, for our cruise line doctors. And she refused us those. She said we had to wait for EMS. We had to wait for EMS. And I said, no, I want this done. And she said, no, you have to wait.
Well, then she forced us to go to the bathroom to urinate and wipe away the evidence. They took even the tissue. They had us change out of the one-piece swimsuits that we were wearing into our swimsuit covers.
Threw them in Walmart bags.
They told us if we wanted any justice, any rape kits or anything, we would have to go to the Bohemian hospital. However, the U.S. Embassy had already refused to help us. We would be stuck there and we would be on our own.
And that we would have to pay our way home, which we obviously can't afford.
But we didn't have passports, though, so we would have to figure that out.
They were trying to give you cold comfort here to try to get you to move on, is what you're suggesting. Dongayla.
Yeah, I talked to the U.S. Embassy today. They never contacted them at all.
I understand. Let's do Go ahead, counsel. Tell me.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just wanted to point out, even when they got back to Jacksonville, no members of law enforcement from the U.S. were there to meet my clients.
Right.
They were sent away in a to go back to their hometown.
Well, let's do this. People have been doing this the wrong way. Let's commit to doing it the right way. Amber, Dongayla, counsel, you have an open invitation here, not to keep reliving your trauma. I do not want you guys to do that. I'm not a ghoul. I want you guys, I want to be part of helping you heal and helping you get the satisfaction that this is being taken seriously, and to obviously warn other people about what happened to you. In the break, I'll give you my phone number and I'll give counsel it also. You call me whenever you want. You let me know what answers you aren't getting, what's not happening that you think should, and we'll take the case from here, okay? I promise you that. And I'm very sorry for you guys to have to relive this, but I just want people to know what you went through and to understand the importance of the cause. And we'll stay on it, I promise you.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Look, I see a lot of people making a lot of different statements, and that's part of the reason that I titled this video the way that I did. I got no dog in this fight. I got no dog in this fight. Are they telling the truth? I don't know. Were they sex tourists going wrong? I don't know. All I know is that these men who were working on the clock should not have put their penises inside these women on the beach for any reason. There's a zero fraternizing policy at their job. These men couldn't wait. They couldn't deny. Please, this is not my fight at all. The black male worship comes in with the people online defending the men against these women, and we don't know. I see that there are people who were saying that the same thing happened to 2 black women in Jamaica. Look at here. Look at here. I'm sure that you all have sent me the information. I'm going to check my email in just a moment. We're going to come back after this break, and we're going to be discussing this next story. The next story is going to be this hood N-word. This is a self-proclaimed hood N-word who had to demand, he was in this dating lineup, right? In this dating lineup where the women had to pop a red balloon if they were not interested. That way there doesn't have to be any confrontation. So that the women who still had the red balloon up, he can go and talk to the women. But guess what? All of the women who had the red balloon up were all Negroid black women. The one who popped the balloon was a preference. And do you think he let that go? Do you think he let it go? When he could have just gone to the women who wanted him, what do you think he did? Yeah. So anyway, we're going to take a quick break right now. This is going to be a movement break. So we're going to get up and we're going to stretch. We're going to move. We're going to squat. We're going to ride our elliptical. We're going to do some jumping jacks, whatever it is that we're going to do to move, because movement is life. Sitting is death. And we've been sitting for quite some time right now. So I want you all to give me the theme of music that we should play. I've played my favorites. So I want to hear what type of music. So I can't play music that is owned by major recording artists. I can play instrumentals. So tell me the style of music. There's going to be some codes on the screen so that you can contribute to the Cash App. And when I come back, I'll read the Cash Apps once we get back on air. So tell me the style of music. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's see. So Miss J is saying, I'm not blaming these white women. That's the end of the sentence right there. There needs to be no but in there. Some whites will throw caution to the wind when they travel. Okay. Don't be having sex in your uniform after giving somebody a drink. They had drinks in their hand, but no alcohol was found in their system. Who gave them the drinks? Who had access to the drinks? Did these women travel internationally on the boat with drugs in their luggage? I doubt that, because they got drug sniffing dogs at the port. So what happened? I don't know. But what I'm saying is, sit your black ass down. This isn't your fight. This isn't your fight. Whether they threw caution to the wind or not. Somebody said some trap music. Somebody said disco, 90s techno. Let me see. Disco, 90s techno, trap music, Caribbean music. Somebody said yes to calypso. Listen, come get your votes in, because we're about to pull up the music right now. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Chill hop. I don't even know what chill hop is. So let's see. Let's see. So we'll look for some disco. Let's look for some disco, because I got 2 votes for disco. So let's see. Let's see. Disco. All right. Let's see what we have here. Let's get the most popular disco. Let's see what this is right here. Oh, this sounds like house music. What's going on here? Okay. Let's see. Let's try. Let's see this. Oh man, this is kind of going hard. This is French disco right here. Somebody says 70s disco. Okay. Here we go. You want some 70s disco? All right. Here we go. All right. So now is the time for you to get up out of your seat. Come Come on, let's listen. Get up out of your seat. I don't know how to dance to disco music. Listen, do we do the bump? Come on. Hey. So listen, get up out of your seat and jump from side to side doing the bump. And then after this, we'll put the techno music on. But we got 2 minutes. I'll see you back. Okay? All right, and we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. And this is some house music for you all. It's getting off to a slow start. So I don't know how, listen, I remember house music from back in the days. I didn't even know people were still listening to house music. All I remember is that the older kids, the older people were all jumping around to their house music. I'm going to see if I can remember some of what they were doing. Come on. Ooh. Listen, I can't. Okay, let me try again. Come on, let me try again. Come on. I mean, the music is jamming. Come on, let's see if we can just go. This is all I remember. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. All right. So, let us read the apples that have come in. All right. So, Lil Bit sends $1 and says, "Glad you're here with me, friend." Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad you're here with us, too. I'm glad you're here with us. All right, Jay Ebony sends $10 and says, "To help towards the new equipment." Child, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dominique sends $777 and says, "Amazing, thought-provoking content as always." Thank you so much, Dom. Thank you. And Tiffany sends $10 and says, "For the truth." Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So the next story up is one that I thought was very strange. Like, I didn't understand why this guy, but then after looking at the other women who were in the lineup, but part of the reason that this made it into today's discussion is because there's some black male worship going on in the comments as per usual. So I wanted you all to be able to take a look at that. So here we go. I'm pulling it up right now. Okay. So this right here is the video in question. So as you see, there's a lineup of women. And some of the women have balloons that are inflated and some of them have balloons that are popped. And so I want you to see the video and then I want you to see the aftermath in the comments, which is part of the reason that I've added this to the black male worshiping pile. Okay, so here we go.
Pop yours. You ain't
So, let me pull it up.
you didn't. Why you pop yours? You ain't fucking with me.
Personally, you talk like my little brother.
Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead. Go
How
on
old are you?
back.
I'm 26.
Okay.
And you talk like my little brother. I feel
you
like I'm
from?
talking to my Chicago as well.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I
what
don't
would
like
be
that the fact
considered
that
a
you
fake
put your
briefcase?
hat.
What would be
Why do you have the
considered
hat
a
on?
fake briefcase though?
Fake
I mean, the
briefcase
hair
is
done.
something-
It's done. It's
So
done.
why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I understand. I just want to see your hair though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you sound like him though.
That's
So
because we from
talking-
the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respectful. I can respect
I
that.
just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have on your day-to-day speak. Speaking to all the other women, trust. I know you're good.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect. I can't let you, like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through
I'm just
was-
saying though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
you feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in general.
wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak with a
love.
little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's
We can
fine.
move forward. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and go to our
All right.
three ladies
So look,
that still have their balloon up.
you see
You
the
didn't- why you pop yours?
Negroid black
You ain't
women. So you see, there's other women. There's brown-skinned women, there's Negroid women, there's all of that, right? Part of the reason that this made it into the black male worship pile is because I want you to see how people decided, right? I want you to see how people decided to respond to this. I'm just pulling up the comments over here so that you can see, because I thought that it was very strange. How do you think people responded to this? I thought that he asked her a question and she answered it. Let's run that back, and then we're going to jump into some of the comments that made me decide to add this into the black male worship pile. So look, we see what happens. I'm going to pause it.
Personally, you talk like my little brother.
Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead. Go
How
on
old are you?
back.
I'm 26.
Okay.
And you talk like my little brother. I feel
you
like I'm
from?
talking to my Chicago as well.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
So I want you all to see his bag he's holding a briefcase that's flapping around in his hand because the handle is on the top part. It won't go back, but just scroll back through the video and just, if we get a chance, I'll zoom in on it. But it's flapping in his hand.
See?
Okay.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you
She says he's gorgeous, and she's like, I don't like the fact that XYZ.
put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably nothing in there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it. Also, I
what
don't
would
like
be
that the fact that
considered a
you
fake
put your
briefcase?
hat.
What would be
Why do you have the
considered
hat
a
on?
fake briefcase though?
Fake
I mean, the
briefcase
hair
is
done.
something-
It's done. It's done.
So he takes off his hat and bends down so that she can see him, right? There's a woman right next to her. He didn't ask her why she popped the balloon and then start trying to argue her down with why. So listen, I want you to hear how he tries to throw shade at her.
Why didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I understand. I just want to see your hair, though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother.
You see how he says, you okay, you feel me? Now trying to diminish the fact that he's apparently attracted to her. She's the only preference in the bunch. She's little, she's petite, and she rejected him in a non-confrontational way. All she did was pop the balloon. That's it. There are 3 other women who got the balloon inflated, but instead of going right to them, he has to stop to ask the preference why she didn't want him. And when she begins to answer, then he takes offense. And listen to his answer. Listen.
Probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles.
Struggle? Okay. Well, apparently she's not feeling that struggle. These men keep talking about you should have chose better. Well, she is deciding to choose better. She is deciding to choose a man who doesn't sound like he's in the damn struggle. You feel me? Listen.
You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother, so.
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be.
So now he's like, you can't say little. We the same age, darling. Now be respectful. Because remember, he asked her age. Now, when these men start asking you questions, there's oftentimes an ulterior motive behind the questions. They're not asking because they want the information. They're asking because they want ammunition. So if she would have said that she was older, then what would he have said? Well, you too old for me anyway now, darling. Right? But then they're the same age. So now he's like, darling, you can't say little. She said, you sound like her little brother, which to you should be a wake-up call that you sound like someone who is younger than she is, even though you're saying you're the same age. You're sounding like a person who hasn't refined himself. You feel me? Listen.
Be respectful.
You sound like him, though.
So now he's telling her to be respectful because now he wants to argue. Nigga, move on. You're going to try to now demand that she have respect for a person who doesn't respect himself enough in a dating scenario to come with his best self forward. You're trying to get a woman to choose better, but you want her to choose worse. You hear the way she speaks? You don't even speak as clearly as she does. So you want her to pick a person who sounds worse than the way that she has cultivated her own speech.
That's so because we from the same place.
Look at the way he look. Who would be interested in this? Like, what type of woman is going to see this? Look at the way he's dressed. He got his hat on. He looked like he's about to deliver a box at UPS. Look, he got the package in his hand. He's walking up to the doorstep to deliver. And listen, there's nothing wrong with working at UPS because I have colleagues who work at UPS or work there. They've gotten up there in age now. I think most of them have retired. But you're at a dating thing with your UPS looking uniform on. And you want a woman to what? Choose better by choosing a person who has not decided to cultivate his use of the English language? You're in America, sir. You have options. Listen, I'm from the Bronx, and you all see my Bronx accent comes out very strong every once in a while. But I took the time to dampen my accent, to make it a little softer, so that when I'm in different circles, I have the ability to at least blend in. He's not even trying to blend in. And I understand, code switching is anti whatever, that's fine. We live in a majority society where people are not talking like that. And if you want to get access to certain doors and certain rooms, listen. Somebody said he just came from the basketball draft. Goodness me. So listen.
So you don't like people from your hometown?
So now he's trying to say you don't like people from your hometown. No, she's from her hometown, but she's taken the time to refine herself.
And that's respectful. I can respect that.
I just want a man with a higher vocabulary, which you don't have.
So she's just putting it plainly. I want a man with a higher vocabulary, which you don't have. If you did, like now you want to start talking about your bachelor's, you didn't come in the door speaking like a person who has gone through college. We don't know the caliber of the program that you went through, that you're deciding to show up there. Listen, if you are this quote unquote hunter, if you're out there fishing, what are you using as bait? You're using some hat popped up on your head, some empty flapping attache case or whatever this is. This is who you're going to attract with that. Apparently, he's not happy with what it is that his presentation is attracting because now he's there trying to harangue the preference. Why don't you just go to what your preference, to what your presentation? Why don't you just go to what your presentation has attracted? No, but you don't want that, right? Look.
On your day-to-day speaking to all the other women, trust them.
And look at this woman's face right here. As a matter of fact, here. Not her. Her. Look at her face. She's rolling her eyes. Some of the other women, and look, actually this woman has her red balloon. She got the red balloon up. She got the bosom out and all of that. She got the long hair. But he doesn't want to go to her. She has that brown skin too. All of these chocolate women. But he's over there haranguing the preference. Really, very interesting. So the rest of the women are like, oh, let's just get on with it.
I know. You're good.
I talk like.
And so she's trying to tell him, listen, from listening to the other women, you're good. I'm just not the one for you. So now he's stammering. Now he got to try to put her in her place. Listen.
Like where I was born from, I got a real like respect. I can't let you, like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
So now he's like, I can't let you throw down what I've been through. Sir! She's not interested in what you've been through. She is apparently from wherever hood is enough for her brother to have a hood accent like yours. But she doesn't want that. They say choose better, but when you try to choose better, look at what they do. They want to denigrate you. You can't put down that I'm a bus driver. You can't put down that I'm delivering packages. You can't put me down. You need to give me a chance. This city wouldn't run without blue-collar workers. She don't want you. She can get better than you, apparently. Look at her. She's a petite, slim little preference. This is what they say that they want, right? This is what they say that they want. Look, she's a slim, racially ambiguous woman. She's a little petite thing. She's even shorter than the host. She's a petite little thing. But he can't go to the other women because he can't just let this go. He can't let it go. She doesn't want you. She wants better than you. She wants someone who has a better vocabulary than you. And you think that the way to win her over is by talking about your damn struggle? She don't care about your effing struggle. Just like when these fat women go out there to start dating and you don't give a damn about how her endocrine system is not metabolizing sugars and lipids the way that other people's metabolism is. They don't care about your GIP-1 and your GLP-1 production. They don't care about your insulin resistance. All they see is that the fellas are going to see them with some woman that they feel is not ideal. They don't care about your struggle. So why the hell should she care about yours?
I never said what you went through was.
I'm just saying, though, you tried, though, darling.
No, I
you feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know, like, I'm really from struggle. I speak.
That's not a selling point, sir. That you're really from struggle. Okay, well, go get your struggle love and move the hell on. Keep it moving, partner. You feel me?
A certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's degree.
Fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people.
So now he wants to talk about the degrees that he has. Sir, look at your presentation. Look at how you look. You look broke. You look like a bum. You look like a dusty. You're entering into a dating marketplace with all of these women lined up there to meet men. And instead of putting your best foot forward, you feel me? You come in there with your ghetto slang, talking about your damn struggle with your hat sitting too high on your doggone head. He didn't come there in a fitted suit. He didn't do any of that. He's here in his delivery truck driver looking uniform. I mean, come on.
people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood niggas in general.
I don't want you to throw shade on hood niggas and apparently she doesn't want a hood nigga. This is what I'm saying. You come in and present like a Pookie and a Ray Ray and you want her to take you seriously for upward mobility? So you didn't come there prepared. You need to be mad at yourself because what it is that you're presenting, obviously, that's the type of woman you want to attract. So when these other women got their red balloons up, you don't want that, do you? You want the petite little preference.
Wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak with a
love.
little slang. I got a little hood to me, but
And she don't want that. What is it that he's not getting? She don't want the little hood in you. She don't want that ghetto ass lifestyle. Maybe she wants something a little bit better. Maybe she wants to be on a boat this summer. Maybe she wants something other than somebody with car problems. Maybe she wants something different than that. But you see, it's like they want to take a woman and bring her down to his level. I'm sorry, it's dusty in here.
I'm educated, baby.
No, that's fine.
We can move forward. Thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead and go to our
Definitely.
3 ladies
Definitely.
that still have.
And look at how he's walking. He's walking like he got bussed down at the gay bar last night. Look at how he's walking. I just rewind it. Just see how he's shuffling. He like this. I just got that bust down. Look at how he's walking. It's like, sir, what are you putting out there? He's like, that bathroom stall. Damn, they didn't have the lubrication. Ooh, ooh. I mean, come on, sir. Come on. It's like, if you want that type of woman, you have to present differently. If you want that type of woman, apparently he's not happy with what it is that he is attracting.
Their
Look,
balloon popped.
Definitely. You didn't.
see? All of the other women with their balloons, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. But then so I saw that and I had my thoughts. But then look at what it is that I saw, right? Oops. Let me pause. Comments. These are the comments. Somebody tag her so I can tell her what I don't like about her. Really? He asked her a question and she merely answered it. And then here go a woman. Here go a woman. Can we just applaud this educated black man during Black History Month for having a bachelor's degree, responding in a respectful manner, and being cute? Heart all around the head emoji. A bachelor's degree is a 2024 high school diploma. That's the bare minimum now to even be employed. You want to applaud for the bare minimum of employment because he's a black man during Black History Month. Sis, he don't want you, okay? He's not interested in someone who looks like you. He's interested in someone who looks like her, who isn't applauding him. That's why he's hoping to be able to reach up. You see, men of every society are going to want the women that are hardest to get. But black women, what are we doing? We just keep throwing ourselves at people's feet. You want to applaud him for what? For having a bachelor's degree? This is what he says. But I bet when you start asking questions, I just got 3 more credits. How many of you out there done heard people say they got XYZ and then the next thing you know, I just got 3 more credits to finish. I just got 1 more semester. I just got 3.5 more semesters. I don't know where he got his bachelor's from, but I see how he's presenting. And it's not a good look. Even I wouldn't be interested in that. So, listen, So here go another woman. Girl, you have a little brother's body. Sit down. 7,000 people like this comment. So now you want to attack her body simply because she doesn't want him. She doesn't want him. So now you want to start attacking her body simply because she exercised her choice as womb holder to hold out until she gets the right man for her womb. So now you want to talk about, well, how her body looks like a little brother. Apparently that's the little brother body that he like. He don't like you, sis. He likes that. But now you want to try to attack another woman for him? Girl, please. These little baby boys, these, well, as they call them on internet now, man babies. So here go another woman. The power of a black man in control of his emotions and temper is unmatched. Because what is the alternative? I mean, are you freaking serious? Are you kidding me? That now, just not going off and calling out all types of bees, the bar is in hell. Because he didn't go off and start calling out all types of bees. Now all of a sudden we have to give him kudos and accolades. For what? Because he simply just didn't haul off and what, smack her down? The bar is, there's no criteria. This is why you all don't garner the best, because you don't require the best. Your womb is a free for all that any hood N-word can run up into and pop you full of babies. I love an educated hood nigga with a lot of slang. Do you, ma'am? Well, then he's the right one for you. Then get that educated hood nigga then. It's like you just showing how low down your womb is worth. That he doesn't even have to speak proper English even when he's trying to look for a maid. I can understand if you all want to talk your Chicago slang while you laid up together. But while you're looking for a maid, you're supposed to put your best foot forward. But if you can't even help the way that it is that you talk, it's like you want to date within a certain circle. Okay, then. You love an educated hood N-word. And finally, somebody says the sister doesn't want a man that's on a mundane level. She wants a man that's on a higher level of consciousness. And then there's people. She thought he was uneducated and immature based off of the way he spoke. Judging a black man without first getting to know him is giving she hates herself and her people much. But go off. He hates himself then. He hates himself enough to not go ahead and learn how to speak without his hood N-word slang. That he's even calling himself a hood N-word to begin with. He sounds immature to her. This is what she is saying. He sounds like her little brother. She doesn't want that. What's the problem? Somebody wants to know what his degree is in. Please, wouldn't we all? From the struggle don't mean you can't educate yourself to articulate your words, bruh. You just uneducated. And then somebody comes and says, but he not though. The dialect in which he comfortable speaking in doesn't dictate his level of education. Like he said, he has a bachelor's degree and multiple businesses. Right, walking around with an empty, flapping briefcase. Right. Handing out flyers at the car wash. You know what? Let me be quiet. Anyway, so this is part of the reason. Here go a girl, a black woman at that. And she has on a drawstring ponytail, the nerve of her. She doesn't want him. He wanted that drawstring ponytail, though. He wanted that. It's like, what aren't you getting? Just because you don't want better for yourself doesn't mean that she can't. I mean, look at women. Because some of you black women are so damn low down that you're like, Well, why don't you want the hood N-word? I would. Because you're not choosing better. It's like a crab in a damn barrel. Somebody who's trying to get out of the hood, you're going to try to drag her back down, drag her into her place. Who do you think you are that you don't want the hood N-word? She's a preference, and she can get better. Some black women got to take just what they can get because they don't want to be single, and so they rather put up with anything because in our community, black men are seen as the prize. So you, just because you choose to put up with buffoonery, sounding like a damn fool, you feel me? You feel me? Just because you decide to put up with foolishness and effery doesn't mean that other women have to. Some women would rather look for another man or be alone than be with that. I ain't gonna be sitting up with some man with some damn hard-ass New York slang accent sitting around smoking weed with his feet up on my damn coffee table. I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather go outside and go couple a few little plants. That's what I'd rather do. I'd rather go put some seeds in the ground and grow some marbon tomatoes. That's what I'd rather do. But it's like, what's going on with us black women? And you know she's black because her name is Imani. Here go Will Live. He handled the situation well. Never look down on someone unless you're reaching to pick them up. She merely said she wanted a person with a higher vocabulary. What's wrong with that? Aren't they constantly saying choose better? But then when people try to choose better, when women try to choose better, who do you think you are not to want the bare minimum? Come on, sir. You're not presenting yourself like a multiple business owning, bachelor's degree having, educated black man. You're not presenting yourself like that. You're presenting yourself like just another hood N-word because you see, they'll be quick to tell you about the hose uniform. Oh, you got on a whole uniform. They'll be quick to tell you about the whole uniform, but they don't want to talk about the hood uniform. They don't want to talk about that. Hat too big for your head, pants hanging, big old this and that. They don't want to hear about that. I need his type of patience because I would have started at her ponytail. Really? So you think that you're going to be a heterosexual man talking about a woman's ponytail? She simply said why she was not interested. He asked her. She didn't volunteer the information. He asked. So what is she supposed to do? No, I choose not to answer. She gave an answer, but he's not man enough to be able to pull up his descended ovaries. He can't pull up his descended ovaries close to his body and move the hell on. It's unbelievable. She trying to belittle him. That's what she was trying to do, Nessa. He ate her up, LOL, says, who says that? Jazz. This is what I'm saying. The bar is in hell. You all can go over to that post and look at it for yourself. You can go and look at it for yourself. That's why that got added to our list, right? We're about to take another break, and then we're going to come back with the last story. I don't even feel like doing the last story, actually. I'm tired. I'm tired. But you know what? I'm going to push through. We're going to take one more break. I want some upbeat music. Somebody tell me, give me the genre of upbeat music that we can listen to during this break because I want to dance. I want to move. I want to, somebody says the type of women these black men talk about wanting do not want the type of men that they are. Exactly. That is it right there. That is it right there. They want to be spoken to softly like babies, but then they not descended ovaries. You know that's what they are. Come on, give me a genre of music because I want to move and I want you, I implore you to get up. I saw somebody said that it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, you can tucker yourself out. Just squeeze all of your muscles together. You can even clap overhead. If you have something down on the floor, you can lift it overhead while you're in the bed. You can do something. You can lift your legs up and do scissors in the air. You can do something. The purpose of the movement breaks is not just for me to move, but it's a reminder to put your health first. So Afro beats, okay. I cannot do WizKid because he is on a major record label. I can only do instrumentals. So I will look for Afro beats. I'll look for Afro beats. I can't play that type of music. I can't play mainstream music. I can only play music that's specifically created for broadcast. So here, so let us look for, let's see. All right, so here. Let's see what this is. Okay, nice and slow, sexy, nice and slow. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, this is too slow. I need something faster. Come on, let's get something faster. Let's get something faster. Come on, let's see what we have here. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, okay, okay. Hey, 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 hey. All right. Okay, okay, okay. I want something even a little faster than that. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay, let's see what we have. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. I like this. All right. Okay. Oh. Okay. 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 It's still a little slow. It's still a little slow. Let's move up from there. Let's get a little faster. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Let's see what this is. Oh. Okay. 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 Hey, 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 hey. All right. Listen, I will see you all in 2 minutes. What exercise can we do right now? You know what? Or you could, you know what? Just get up and dance. Just get up and dance. Get up and dance. You know what? And throw a jump in there. I'll see you all in 2 minutes. Waikiki beat for us. So, oh, this is low. Come on. I'm playing a little Waikiki beat for us. So, come on. A, come on. Ooh, A, come on. Move it. A, come on. A, come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Welcome back. Playing a little, hey, come on. All right, so we're going to read some of the apples that have come in. Thank you to everybody who has contributed and supported the broadcast. There are 600 people on YouTube. There's 40 people on Facebook and 2 people on Twitch. Hey, Twitchies. And it looks like it says there's 83 people on the other YouTube channel. I hope the other YouTube channel is not broadcasting as well, but who knows. But hey. All right. So we have Aura, who has sent in $2.24. It says, first time live chat. Welcome, Aura. Thank you for being here. All right. So somebody's saying that they're exhausted. They witnessed 2 seizures at work. I'm so sorry that you witnessed that. Well, you know what, Stefan, go ahead and give us a style of music for our next break, and then I'll let you choose the style of music since you've had such a rough day. All right. Thank you, Cola. I appreciate that. All right. So now the last story of the evening is this black man that says it's financial abuse for a woman to want a man to take care of her. Right? Let's take a listen to that. How are you all doing out there? I hope everybody is doing well. Are you enjoying the show? If you are, go ahead and do a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying the show, you can go ahead and thumbs down the video if you so choose. Interact with the video either way. That lets the algorithm know what you want to see more of. It lets people know that the video is legit. And then we'll go from there, you know? We're right. So this video right here, I thought deserved to be in our discussion this evening because I was reading your comments. I got caught up. Okay. So this black man, I just want you to pay attention to his logic and his rationale. Take a listen.
Out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent, he wanted to go half on facts. Like that is, you know how fatuous and name that is to say he wanted to go half. First of all,
so this man is making up words. He said fatuous. Does anybody know what fatuous means? Maybe I just don't know what it means. I've never heard this word before. I've heard a lot of words, but I don't know every word. Look up fatuous. Maybe fatuous is a word. I don't know. It sounds ignorant to me, but you know, you never know. Anyway, listen.
Or you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Right. Damn.
I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse. So then, fellas, you need to walk away. Because there's women out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent, he wanted to go half on
facts.
Like,
Did you hear the woman talk about facts? I want you to look at their faces. Happy Black Male Worship Month, y'all. I want you to look at their faces as he's talking. First of all, they're giving this fool a microphone. Fatuous means I'm an idiot. Come on. dusty in here. Ooh. It's dusty. Listen. Dancehall from the Caribbean genre. Okay, we'll do that for you, Stefan. We'll do that for you. Yeah.
You know how fatuous and name that is to say he wanted to go half.
I need you all to see that the
women
captions,
out there
look.
that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on
Facts.
like you know how fatuous.
Listen. Does fatuous really mean something? Hold on. I'm gonna have to look this up now because listen. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let me look up fatuous. Let's see. Fatuous. Look, y'all, we was wrong. Look, I told you I don't know every word. But look, fatuous. Listen, we done learned something today. Fatuous is an adjective that means silly and pointless. They got fatuity even. Fatuously. Look at this, y'all. We done been corrected by a person who sound like a fool. You know, that's one thing. That is one thing right there. When you sound like a fool, everything that you say sound foolish. But let's go back to our fatuous commentary, because I'm like, look, the word is right there on the screen. So I want you to just pay attention to how the women are interacting with him. Listen.
And name that is to say he wanted to go half. First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult.
And you see her nodding, right? She's nodding because he's trying to mentally and emotionally beat her into submission. And she's nodding. Apparently, they have given him a microphone because he's an authority on this fatuousness, on his fatuity, right? Listen, somebody saying he heard it from someone. Child, listen. So, let me get some hearts there. So nonetheless, right? So do you think that he would be saying this to a woman who was his preference? If you think that he would say this to a woman who's his preference, throw up the number 2. If you know that he would not, throw up the number 0. I want to see. Somebody wants to hear see the tumbleweed. You know what? As soon as we finish listening to this foolishness one time over. So
100% of your problems, 100% of your...
No, when people are in partnership, you are not on your own. I told you about a young lady I heard about who her husband gives her a ride to work and she has to pay him the price. Husband now. She has to pay him the price that she would have paid in an Uber. She has to pay her husband to take her to work. It's like, come on. These men out here, they want you to have no requirements of them. Let's see. So people are saying 0. People, I don't see any 2s. He wouldn't ask a woman that he thought was the most beautiful woman he'd ever seen. You know why? Because he knew that he would be competing with other men for her. You think another man is going to let the most beautiful woman he's ever seen get taken by another man because he's willing to do all of the bills and you have the ability? You have the ability to pay all the bills and you're going to tell her, no, that's fatuous. You're going to pay half of these bills because you're responsible for 100% of your bills. I'm offering half and that's not good enough. You think he's going to allow another man to come in and take the most beautiful woman that he's ever had access to who's also interested in him? You think my microphone. You think, let me know how my sound sounds. You think, I just want to know, do you think he's going, the most beautiful woman that he's ever seen, you think he's going to be there like, them's your bills, darling. You responsible for 100% of him. You're responsible for 100% of your bills, darling, not me. I came in offering 50. No, there's two people living there. It's like he doesn't understand math. 100 plus 100 equals 200. Divided by 2, like 50% is divided by 2, equals 100, 100. How are you paying half of the bills? So you're going to live in another house and then pay half of her bills in a different house? Or are you going to bring your black ass in there too, throwing your underwear on the floor, coming home with an empty damn belly, expecting for her to cook and do all of this labor? Listen, this is boy math I've been seeing on the internet. This is boy math. You're supposed to be responsible for 100% of your bills. So now I'm coming offering to pay 50 and that's not good enough. Nigga, you adding in 100% more bills. So if you're paying 50, you're only paying for yours. And plus she's going to be expected to do the lion's share of domestic duties, plus carry children too, and give her genes in that big gene-rich egg. So you want the most beautiful woman you've ever seen to offer up her womb, her life, her cohabitation. And then when she says, nah, this deal ain't good enough, then all of a sudden you want to harangue her and talk about why she want to keep a black man down. Listen.
Your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. Mm-hmm. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Right.
Damn. I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse. So then, fellas, you need to walk away. Because there's women out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on...
Facts.
Like, that is... You know how fatuous and name that is to say he wanted to go half? First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Right. Damn.
I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse. So then, fellas, you need to walk away. Because there's women out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on...
Facts.
Like, you know how fatuous and name that is to say he wanted to go half? First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress, and you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Right.
I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse, and that is feminine manipulation and abuse.
So now that's feminine manipulation and abuse. That's the feminine manipulation. So now the pride that men used to have with being able to care for their families, now that's females. It's women trying to manipulate them and abuse them financially. Do you hear what it is that he's saying? It's like they have no pride whatsoever. These men are going to stay losing because men of other races are going to see the low down deal that they're giving. And women are going to start walking away. Listen, she can do bad by herself. She can do bad by herself. You all have to remind me about the tumbleweeds. Just remind me, okay? She can do bad by herself. I don't understand. What is she needed for? What is she needed for? You know what I'll say? This is what I'll say. I'll say this. Ladies, please understand that you were in a losing battle when it comes to dating. Well, let's go back. Ladies, please understand that you are in a losing battle when it comes to attracting, dating, and keeping a man. Because what seems to be most important to men is your youth and beauty. And each year, your youth diminishes by a year. It seems like that is the most important thing to them. So please understand, while you are young, get the best deal for you. Because the moment that you start to exhibit wrinkles, the moment that you go through menopause, even if you're married, did you know, according to evolutionary psychologists, that there is data showing that men's midlife crisis is not brought on by their age, but by the age of their wives. The moment that their wives begin to go through menopause, men go into a deep depression. They go into wanting to feel young again, wanting to know that they can have children, because all of their veritable eggs are in your basket. And when you begin to go through menopause, they lose their damn minds. So you are in a losing battle. Please understand that your relationship with any man has the ability to be a temporary relationship, even if you're married. Men are more likely to cheat than women are. Data shows. I was reading this book by this evolutionary psychologist that actually has studied the data. And even though men nowadays are trying to talk about women cheat as much as men, women are more likely to want to settle into long-term mating, to find a person and be with him, especially in our slut shaming societies. Women don't want to jump around a lot. So these men, they want to take you and use you for your youth and your beauty. Why should any woman take her youth and beauty and invest it into a relationship where a man is giving what she can get and provide on her own? Why should she? If all you're providing is 50% of the bills and she can do that on her own, why would she want to settle into a relationship with you? Why? What is it that men are offering that makes relationships with them so attractive? I want to know, what is it that they're offering? Because they're offering conditional loyalty. They're offering domestic servitude and surrogate motherhood for you. They're offering to be an additional child to the household. They're offering to, at least back in the days, they were offering to pay 100% of the bills in exchange for your labor. And remember, 100% of the bills is really only covering your half, because he would have had to pay his own bills anyway. So he takes you under his roof, and then now the bills have gone up by how much once you begin to live with him? How much have the bills gone up by? Really? Because we have women out there who are like, oh, you know what, I'll buy the groceries and I'll pay the electricity. That's probably the only two things that increased when you moved in. Are you not paying attention? The electricity went up and the food bills went up, and now you're paying that. His bills stayed the same. You just came in and started paying your own way. Because he already had the place that he was living in that he was paying for. Is what I'm saying making sense? So it's like they want you to come in and do all of these domestic duties, carry children, and push a doggone volleyball-sized being out your... Maybe it's not as big as a volleyball. Oh, is it time for Usher's halftime show? It's about time we got off of here. Who knows what time Usher's halftime show is? Because we need to get off so that we can talk about, so that we can see some of the people who are talking about that. I'm gonna watch it and then see. So, what time does the halftime show start? Because I want us to be able to get off, because this is Super Bowl Sunday. All right. So I think I said enough on that story. I think I said enough. Let's look and see what time is the halftime show. Who knows? And then while you all are looking up the time of the halftime show, I want to look up this dancehall reggae. Oh, it's halftime right now? Okay. Let's oh, damn it. It's halftime right now. Why didn't you all? It's about to come on right now. Okay. Listen, Stephan, I got you next time on the dancehall reggae, okay? Because we have to run and go watch this halftime show. What let me jump off here. Let me jump off. What channel is it coming on? What channel is the Super Bowl on? 5 minutes? Okay, listen, I'm gonna get off of here. I got you all next time. Let me see your self-love lessons in the comments area, and I will see you in the next video. All right, I will see you all. I'll see you all. If the halftime show needs us to talk about, I will come back and talk about it. Married men, I'm not surprised by that at all. Okay, so listen, I will see you all in the next video. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And I would hope that the self-love lesson from today's video is about guarding your advocacy. That's what I would hope it is. All right. So I will see you all in the next video. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Peace. See you all later. Go watch the halftime show so that we can talk about it. CBS, perfect.